Once upon a time, in a certain land, there was a woodcutter named Koi. One day, as usual, Koi carried his axe into the deep forest to find wood to chop. Suddenly, he heard a strange growling sound. Huh? What's that sound? It sounds like a tiger growling. Are there tigers in this forest? Koi looked around and discovered 4 tiger cubs playing near the base of a tree. He was relieved they were just cubs. But then he remembered that a few months ago, Mr. T in his village was killed by a tiger. These 4 cubs would soon become a threat to everyone. I must kill them all to get rid of the danger for the villagers. After a brief struggle, Koi breathed a sigh of relief. He had finally taken down all the cubs. They were so small, yet so fierce. The mother tiger is still out there. She must be nearby. I need to hurry back to the village, gather some people, and come back to find and kill her. But just at that moment, the mother tiger also arrived. Hearing a terrifying roar from behind, Koi only had time to drop his axe and scramble up a tall tree. From the treetop, Koi saw the mother tiger raging at her dead cubs. But after a moment, she quietly walked over to a strange tree and fed the leaves to her cubs. What is the mother tiger doing? Tigers are carnivores. I've never heard of a tiger eating leaves before. Strangely, after being fed the leaves by their mother, the 4 tiger cubs came back to life, wagging their tails happily. Koi was utterly astonished. Oh my, am I seeing things? The cubs are all alive again. Could the leaves the mother tiger fed to her cubs really have the power to bring the dead back to life? Waiting for the mother tiger to take her cubs away, Koi climbed down, found the strange tree, dug up its roots, and carried it home. On his way back to the village, Koi suddenly saw a beggar lying motionless on the grass. Is the old man dead? How pitiable! Maybe I should try giving him a leaf from this tree. After Koi fed him a leaf, miraculously, the old man came back to life. Aha! It really is a magical tree. This is amazing, truly amazing. Seeing the strange tree, the old man asked about it, and Koi honestly told him the whole story. Upon hearing it, the old man exclaimed, "Oh my! I've heard about this tree before. It is indeed a divine tree with the power of resurrection. It is a gift from heaven for you to save the people. You must take good care of the tree. Remember to water it with clean well water. Never water it with dirty water, or the tree will fly up to the sky." The tree can fly to the sky? Yes, I will remember that. Koi carried the tree home and planted it in the eastern corner of his garden. Always remembering the old man's words, he watered it with clean well water every day. From the day he had the precious medicine tree, Koi saved many people. Whenever he heard that someone had passed away, Koi was happy to bring a leaf from the tree to their home to heal them. One day, Koi was crossing a river when he saw the body of a dog floating in the water. I wonder if the medicinal leaf can save it. I'll give it a try. Indeed, the dog immediately came back to life and followed Koi to show his gratitude. From then on, Koi had a loyal animal companion. On another occasion, a rich man from a neighboring village rushed to find Koi, begging him to save his daughter, who had just drowned. After saving the girl, she thanked Koi and asked to follow him to repay his kindness. The rich man was also happy to marry his daughter to Koi. And so, a grand wedding for Koi and his rich man's daughter was taking place to the cheers of the entire village. Koi and his wife lived together in harmony and peace. But one day, when Koi was away, some robbers broke in, subdued his wife, and tried to steal the magical tree. "You, dig up her magic tree for me," the leader of the robbers yelled fiercely. "No, you can't do that. This medicine tree is for saving people. You can't take my husband's magical tree." The robber laughed loudly. "We like to dig up your family's magical tree. What are you going to do about it? This tree will help a skilled robber like me live forever. Isn't that better?" He turned to his gang. "Hurry up." "Yes, boss." But strangely, as the robbers approached, the magical tree suddenly emitted a strong force, pushing the robbers away, making it impossible for them to get close. "Why can't we get close? You are useless. I'll do it myself." As the robber leader approached, he too was knocked back. "Ow! My smooth bottom! It must be bruised." Koi's wife said loudly, "Only good people can touch the tree. You are a bunch of robbers, so of course you can't touch the tree." "So I can't touch the tree? Then I'll cut you open, pull out your guts, and throw them in the river. Let's see how your husband saves someone with no intestines," he said, laughing wickedly. The cruel robbers brutally killed Koi's wife and threw her intestines into the river. When Koi returned, no matter how many leaves he fed her, they had no effect. Without intestines, how could she live? Seeing his master crying so desperately, the dog approached and offered its own intestines to replace his wife's. "You want to offer your intestines to my wife? You are such a loyal animal. All right, if you are willing, I will accept." Koi had never done this before, but he took a chance and used the dog's intestines to replace his wife's. Sure enough, her wife came back to life, as young and beautiful as ever. Feeling sorry for the loyal dog, Koi tried molding a set of intestines from clay and placed it inside the dog. Strangely, the dog also came back to life. The couple, along with the animal, became even more attached to each other than before. But from then on, Koi's wife's personality changed completely. She was forgetful, which gave Koi many headaches. One day, Koi went to chop wood and reminded his wife, "My dear, I'm going to chop wood now. I'll remind you one more time. Please remember clearly. Don't forget. At home, absolutely do not pour dirty water on the magical tree, or the tree will fly up to the sky. If you need to water it, use water from the well. Do you remember?" "Yes, I remember. Don't you worry." But Koi's wife seemed to have a dog's memory. She forgot everything he said as soon as he left. One afternoon, while her husband was still out chopping wood, Koi's wife finished washing the dishes and poured the basin of dirty water on the roots of the magical tree. The banyan tree suddenly uprooted itself and flew into the sky. Just then, Koi returned home. Seeing this, he panicked, dropped his bundle of firewood, and rushed to try and hold on to the tree. Koi refused to let go, and as a result, the tree pulled him all the way up to the moon. From that day on, Koi lived on the moon with his precious tree. Looking up at the moon, people can see a dark spot in the shape of an old tree with a person sitting at its base. People call that image Uncle Koi sitting under the banyan tree.